Our next presenter is Tayzeem. Tayzeem will be reciting a poem based on his relationship with water. Initially, he thought it was fear of water, and later he realized that it was a sensory issue. The poem is called Mera Dar, and it's his journey from fear to understanding his sensory needs and navigating his life around the touch of water, especially taking a bath.
Thank you, Rakshita.
You can start, Tayzeem.
Thank you, Rakshita. So I'll start the poem. जब सब अपने बचपन की बातें करते हैं तो मैं भी अपने बचपन की यादों में जाता हूँ। जो अक्सर सबके लिए मजा था वो मेरे लिए एक सजा था। ये अनुभव याद कर पाता हूँ। मैं बात कर रहा हूँ पानी की, बारिश की, नहाने की। जो पानी सभी के लिए एक खुशी का दरिया था, वो मेरे लिए डर का जरिया था। शायद सुनने में ये अजीब लगे, पर हाँ, पानी की ठंडक मुझसे कभी न गले लगी। सभी माँओं की तरह जब मेरी मम्मी भी ले जाए नहाने, मैं खुद कर लूंगा जैसे बनाता था मैं बहाने। वॉशरूम में जाते ही दरवाजे के पीछे मैं सो जाऊं, पानी से बचने के लिए नई तरकीबें ले आऊं। समझ नहीं आया मुझे या किसी को कि दिक्कत क्या है। नहाने जैसी चीज से खौफ ही क्या है। धीरे धीरे समझता गया कि कोई उपाय नहीं नहाने से बचने का। हाय पानी सी बनी इस दुनिया में कोई फायदा नहीं बाथरूम में छुपने का। शायद खुद ही कुछ जुगाड़ ढूंढे थे मैंने। पहले पैर गीला कर साबुन लगाओ, फिर उसे धोकर थोड़ा चैन पाओ। पहले हाथ गीला कर साबुन लगाओ, फिर उसे धोकर जल्दी थोड़ा चैन पाओ। ऐसे ही धीरे धीरे एक एक अंग गीला कर साबुन लगाओ, फिर उसे धोकर थोड़ा चैन पाओ। शायद हम सब ऐसे ही नहाते होंगे, लेकिन मेरी सूखी दुनिया से गीली दुनिया की कठिनाई कितने लोग समझ पाते होंगे। ट्रांजिशंस, जिसे हम बदलाव भी कहते हैं, वो मेरे लिए थोड़ा मुश्किल होता है। एक अलग एहसास मेरी त्वचा के लिए बहुत भार सा होता है। कहते हैं सीखते सीखते इंसान सीखता है। शायद मैंने भी ऐसे ही सीखा। काश मुझे कोई पहले बताता ये बात मैंने अपने मन में सींचा। तरकीबें काम करते करते कर गई। स्टेप वाइज चीजें करना है ये बात मुझे समझ गई। शावर बाल्टी से ज्यादा बेहतर है नहाने को। गाना बज रहा हो तो वक्त आसान हो जाता है संभालने को। वॉशरूम में एक अलग दुनिया लगती है। पानी का टेम्परेचर सही हो तो नहाने की बात थोड़ी और आसान लगती है। मेरी इस कहानी से मुझे ये ख्याल भी आता है कि और कितने तहजीम ऐसे होंगे जिन्हें ये जुगाड़ आता है। हर बच्चा लेजी, नालायक या मस्तीखोर नहीं होता। सेंसरी ओवरलोड जैसा भी कुछ होता है। क्या हम जल्दी कर और स्कूल जा की कहानी को चलो साथ देखते इस पानी को नहीं बना सकते? थैंक यू, एंड माय फ्रेंड Amina has helped me draft this poem, and thank you for witnessing.
So I will also be doing a small interview with Tayzeem. Tayzeem, so you spoke about uh, that you don't like the touch of water. Can you tell us whether it is the water touching a particular part of your body or water touching anywhere on your body?
So it is like water touching anywhere on the body, but the intensity is different at different body parts. Like for my hands and feet, it's okay, I can touch a little bit cold water. Temperature is the most important thing. Like if it's cold water, it's very difficult for me to touch it, and if it's like lukewarm or hot water, then it's easier for me to touch it. And for different body parts, it's the thing is different as well. Like for hands and feet, it's a bit easier, but for my upper body, for my chest, back, it's very difficult.
Hmm. And if the body temperature is almost the same as the water temperature, you're saying it becomes easier.
Yeah, if I have a lukewarm or a bit hot water, then it becomes easier for me.
Um, Tell me, you said that you figured out that just first washing your legs
Hmm.
with soap and then finishing it off, and then just your hands and then finishing it off, that works better for you. Can you describe why that works better?
Because if like it I feel like taking a bath is like a journey from going from a dry world to a wet world, and
Hmm.
taking a dive in together, getting wet, my whole body together is a bit of a difficult experience. But if I take it stepwise and wet my feet first and then my legs, and then like the body parts that are easier to touch the water, if I wet them first and clean them first, and then go towards the parts which have more sensitivity towards water, then it becomes a bit easier.
So what you're saying is that it's anyway a bad experience, but the bad experience can be made a little tolerable if uh, these little hacks are used.
Yeah, and as like we know that autism is a spectrum condition, and everybody has their own ways or their own hacks. So these are some of the hacks that have worked for me, and they might work for other people, but for different people, there might be different hacks, and they can share their hacks.
Right, right. Uh, you grew up in Kashmir. So tell me how the culture and the weather
Hmm.
influenced your bathing experience or your sensory experience with water.
Yeah, since I grew up in Kashmir, the water, the running water, the tap water in Kashmir is very cold, and I used to like that's why initially my parents, when I was a child, my parents would feel like I have this fear of water, because I every time I had to even wash my hands, it would be like I would resist so much washing hands, and they'd be like, "What is it? You just have to wash your hands." But the running water, the tap water was so cold that it was difficult for me to even wash hands or wash face. So that's why they would also think it's just a fear. He's just afraid of water, and they would try to mm, my mother would come with me to the bathroom to give me the bath, and how I used to hide, and that's why I've written I used to tell them I would go bath on my own and close the door, and I would sleep inside the washroom. And how that used to look like when I was a child. Yeah, but then when I moved to Delhi, and I saw that the temperature is so high, and I still cannot touch the running water, tap water, even though it's not so cold. and and now that I'm in Mumbai, here also the temperature is high and the water is not so cold, but still I cannot touch. Like I still get that feeling of touching the tap water, because now I understand that it's not because of it. It was not a fear. I was not afraid of it, but it's just my sensory uh, challenges. And what I need is the right temperature. So yeah.
You're laughing about it now, but I'm sure it was not an easy experience, right?
Yeah,
When, yeah, sleeping in the bathroom and having no choice and not understanding why this is happening to your body and why there is no solution. Uh, like nowadays we get dry shampoo where we don't have to wash our hair, but we can just apply. So if there was some, and we also get sanitizers now, right? So you don't have to wash
wash
your
hands.
hands with
Yeah.
water. You can use a sanitizer. Like that, do you wish, or if there is something like that where you can clean your body without the use of water,
Water. Yeah. I
do you
think that
think
will.
that would be better?
Yeah, I think that will be really helpful and amazing for me and people who have a similar challenge of touch with water. And
Yeah, yeah. I what I'm also hearing you say is that uh, these sensory experiences, they don't just disappear as we grow up. uh, what we don't get used to them. We don't start tolerating. uh, we do start tolerating them, even though it's a bad experience, and we still wish that there were alternatives so that we don't have to go through this process at all.
yeah, I believe that what I have learned from my childhood to right now is how to navigate the whole situation and how to make the experience of bathing less traumatic for me, and how can I make it like I know that I have to take a bath, and how I can like I how I schedule my baths throughout the week, and
Mm,
so that it doesn't impact my daily routine. Because if I have to go to my workplace in the morning and I take a shower before going to workplace, then it will take me an hour to do so, and I have to wake up like so early. Then how do I schedule my weekly routines and fit my bath schedules in it? And I know it's like it will take me around an hour. So yeah, I have navigated those things now. But yeah, as a child it was very difficult, and parents not able to understand what is this. That was
mm.
another experience.
Thanks, Tayzeem. Thanks a lot. Thank
Thank
you
you,
so
Rasool.
much.